Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name's Chris, and today we are doing an unboxing video, or in this case specifically an uncrating video. Um, so what we've got here today, this is it's kind of a new old stock. It's a never been used, rebuilt transmission from Japan. It's from ATK. Those guys have been doing a lot of transmission rebuilds and so forth for a long time. And this is a W50 Toyota transmission, 5-speed, that we're going to be using in the 1977 Celica. I picked this up years ago. It's actually crazy how long ago I picked this up. But I got it from a guy here in the Northeast Florida area. He used to support the import community, and so he was bringing in parts, both Euro as well as JDM, and he had a ton of rebuilt transmissions that had never been used. So this one is actually still wrapped in the original wrapping from when it came from Japan, and I finally have the motor to a point that we're ready to bolt the transmission up to it. So I thought it would be fun to unbox this with you guys, and check it out and see what we've got. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you guys being here, tuning in. I just, again, I'm working on some fun stuff. Everybody's always told me I should be filming it. So, here we are. So again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and let's go ahead and get into it. So just to get a view of the crate, Toyota W50 right here. A little tough to see. Let's see. I think there's a better view of it there. Yeah. So you got the Toyota W50, which again, super freaking cool. And then, as I was saying, you've got it. It's totally wrapped. From what I've seen, you've still got like original warranty paperwork and stuff in there. Yeah, let's get this thing cracked open. I've been wanting to do it forever. So, oh, another cool thing that I thought was pretty rad. The nails that they use. I mean, you don't see nails like this in the US. They're like little T's. I'll get a closer look of these. All right, let's figure out how I can get this off. Because of the weight of this thing, my plan is I'm just going to unbox it. I'm going to disassemble the entire crate from around the transmission. So at least that was my general idea. I'm not sure that's gonna quite work out. It looks like it's nailed. It's also nailed from the bottom. So I may need to figure out how I can lift it out. The biggest thing is I gotta get these braces out of the way. So one of the things I talked about was these nails. Again, you don't see nails like this in the US. Like, to me, this just seems like a very old style nail. All right, so got these out. Let me see if I can get this other side loose. I want to try to keep these nails out of my way so I don't end up stabbing myself getting this thing out of here. Okay, so the brace is out. Let's get this stuff off of here. I need to get this brace out, and then it's probably best that I try to lift it out. That's one side of the brace. Hard part, just lifting this out of here now without killing myself. Let's see if I can move this over. That is something that has fallen here. That is not JDM. And I just punched a hole in my table. This is not the greatest table to be doing this on. There's something in the bottom. Let's see. A wooden board would be great. Let me see if I can get board. Okay. All right, after punching a hole in my table, this table is gonna be retired after this endeavor. We've got it out of the crate though. I ended up grabbing a piece of wood to kind of reinforce, well, because it was just gonna fall through. So, but you know, again, we've got ATK Japan here. Obviously, all of this is very old, but let's get this bad boy unwrapped. You can see we've got some seals here. Oh, wow, you've got a little shift pattern there. Pretty cool. Warranty paperwork, a couple of seals, O-ring, and that is your transmission warranty. So it does look like this says ATK North America. I'm really not sure if this was built in Japan or not. Again, all of this says ATK Japan. I'm thinking that this is the ATK North America division, that maybe they brought it in. But all of this says Japan. So I'm still convinced that this was rebuilt in Japan. So look at that, man. Obviously, that bushing is totally shot. So I'm going to have to clean that out. But let's get this the rest of the way down. You got a little lizard skeleton. But man, the finish on this thing is, I mean, you just don't see this anymore. This is brand new. And it looks like we've got a shifter arm buried under here. Brand new shift arm. This will fit here. And again, I'm gonna have to replace that bushing. So, but otherwise, man, this thing is in great shape. Caution, this unit must be filled with the proper weight gear oil before operation. So, you know, you've got an ATK North America badge here, but here you've got, everywhere else, you've got ATK Japan. And again, this thing is just an awesome,
awesome shape. So greased. I mean, you know, the grease is kind of hard. With how greasy this is, you know, I'll probably clean that off and apply new grease before we put the new throwout bearing and so forth on here. But wow, again, this is just awesome. We've got here on the side. So I'll have to make sure I get my shift fork and everything from the current car. And then, you know, this is where your speedo cable attaches. So I'm not sure what car this is, if they ran, I don't think that they ran different gears, but you know, I'll have to get the retaining bolt plate clamp and so forth. So anyway, yeah, this is it, guys. Super excited. This thing, again, it's rebuilt, so it's got 0 miles on it. It is going to be going on our fully rebuilt built 20R. So we'll have a 0 miles motor and a 0 miles transmission. So this drivetrain is going to be, I mean, as fresh as it gets. So anything, I mean, there's not really much else to say about it. You know, again, hopefully you guys thought this was pretty cool. You know, again, a little bit of backstory. The guy that I picked this up from, I think I got this transmission for like $300. So, I mean, used W50s are going for, you know, anywhere from 150 to 300, depending on, you know, somebody's desired need or their ability to just get rid of it, because they'd rather sell it for cheap than throw it in the trash. So, the fact that I've got this one that's been fully rebuilt, new, no miles on it, to go into the car for $300 is just awesome. Obviously, I'll have some videos and stuff coming soon of mating this to the transmission. You know, I've got to get my my engine hoist in here to get this off the stand so I can hook this up to it. But stay tuned for the content. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, if you got any questions, comments, shoot those down below. Otherwise, appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time.